Well, happy Saturday, everybody. Took a day off yesterday. Didn't go exactly as planned, but we had fun anyway. Was going to take off today. Can't figure out anywhere to go. Nothing to do. Anything you go do is you run into people everywhere. So Mama said I could come out and play. Now I'm out at the blacksmith shop here. I forgot to turn the camera on. When I started, I got all gun-ho. Does it look any different? My table where my forges and all sit are gone. My gas forges. Because the big metal table that y'all seen sitting out here in the yard with that old radio alarm saw on it, I finally took that thing apart. Now I don't want that saw. I've got a good one in the shop that operates. That one don't work. So what I did, I stripped the motor off of it. And I'm going to keep that motor because you can rebuild those big quality electric motors. And I'll need it one day for something. I took that off, stripped the table down, and I've got a bare metal table. And it is, let's see, get you a look at it. It's sitting right out here. Alright, that's all steel. Very suitable for the blacksmithing area because it will not burn. Now I've got some expanded metal, and I've got some scraps of this and that, and some of that, whatever you call that stuff. Got some of that. I got enough to put a top on it, and I'll reinstall the sink on the end down there, hand wash sink mainly, and then I'll get everything set back up. Very cold this morning. Turned off warm. I'm out here in a t-shirt. Feels very nice. So that's what I'm doing today. Now that table does have rollers on it, so I'll be able to get it in here by myself, I think. If not, I'll find the boy somewhere. I think my boys are home. One of them is JC's gone, Steven's at work. So, we'll manage. Show you some progress here in a little bit. Ooh-wee, it's heavier than it looks. I'll get there. Now, I gotta take a break. I got it in there, but these wheels, the way they've got them mounted on there, they're welded to the legs. I don't know if you can see it or not, and I don't feel like bending down there. But they're just tacked in a few places. I think I'm gonna, here in just a minute, I'm gonna take my side grinder and knock those welds loose, and those there's no bolts through them. I already checked that. Now I'll knock them wheels out of the way because I'm not gonna need them anymore as far as moving it. And that'll give me probably about 4 or 5 inches to get it closer to the coal forge. So I'll work on that here in just a little bit. We'll see that. And then maybe we can get it squared up, leveled up, and get the tops put on there. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Well, alright, there it is for today. It's not that late, but I'm getting tired. Time to go in. Sit down and relax a little bit. And Joseph come over and help me level it up. Set it up on some cinder blocks. Because I like things a little bit higher than standard heights. But there we go. And those ears sticking off of each one, I'll cut those off, except for the one on the end. and I'm going to mount my little vise on there, the one that's back behind me here. It's not a blacksmithing post vise by no means, but it'll work, and that's what I have, so that's what we're going to do. Now, if nothing comes up, I'll be out tomorrow in the morning and work on it some more. Well, good Sunday morning, everybody. Yesterday, I had my son Joseph come over and help me level the table up, set it up on some cinder blocks. And y'all I apologize for the wind noise. It's a little cool out here this morning. There's another cold front coming through, so it'll be really, really cold tonight, I think. But I got my vise mounted. I still got to grease it down good, oil it. I'm not going to take it apart and clean it and all that, because it'll be a constant struggle to keep enough oil on it, being as it's outside. It's very, very wet and humid here all the time, for the most part, so that'll work right there. Now I've got some metal put down. I've got a solid metal table, not solid, but it's pieces. Now the end down here, I've still got to adapt all that for the sink, but I'm not going to do that today, because I need to rerun that water line, reconfigure it, put it that way. And I've got everything to do it. And we had a couple of freezes, and it froze inside the shop. So my PVC glue, if glue freezes, it's no good. It turns to jelly. So got to get another can of glue. But that's not a big issue right now. There comes the wind. Anyway, I am in good enough shape where I'm going to set the forges back on there and block up the back here where I can put the gas bottles back up. And by then it'll be cold enough where I could go in the shop or go in the house, one of the two. Well, here we are on Monday, about halfway through today. It was 73 degrees yesterday, quite warm, very comfortable. This morning it was in the low 40s. Now it's in the low 50s. The wind chill is still in the 30s, and the wind is blowing hard from the north. So my northern brothers up there, y'all turn that fan off, would you please? I can't get, it's so cold out there, I can't get outside and work. So doing what I can inside for today. Now I'm gonna show you another reason for these shoulder jigs. This is a Damascus Skinner, antler Skinner is going to be. Another good use for these is square it off, and because you want your shoulders to be even on either side. So all we do for that, set it up in the vise. I cut some little pieces of leather, keep from marring the steel up, like that. Just like that, and we'll take our file and go down to the edge on both sides, and then go in this way on both sides. Now ideally for filing, these should be hardened steel, so you don't cut down into it but I have not made any of the hardened steel ones yet, so just have to be real careful and not go down past. But that is another good use for these shoulder jigs. And what else? I'm going to show y'all some finished knives here. It may be tomorrow. This is Monday. Maybe tomorrow. Weather tomorrow is supposed to be worse than today. So the ones I showed the other day, the Brawler and the Master Fighter, I still have. Here's the other Brawler I had ready. That is the first coat of finish on this maple wood. G10 green liners. Be a pretty one. Like I said, first coat. I'll put 2 more coats on there, and it'll probably won't be ready till tomorrow. And I'm hoping to get this one ready for tomorrow also. That will be available, and as well Royal Gambler in Damascus. I don't think I've done a Damascus one for Royal Gambler. So that is what I'm doing today. It's already after 1 o'clock, so I'm shooting to get the handle on this one, and then I have a couple more that's roughed out, ready for handles. And I'm going to end this video right here, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Keep in mind, 2 Brawlers, a Master Fighter, Antler Skinner in Damascus, and a Royal Gambler in Damascus will be available very, very, very shortly. Send me an email, let me know if you're interested. I would appreciate it. And I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all so much for your support, and I will see y'all in a couple days. Hopefully it'll warm up some.